And we're live. What's going on? How's everybody doing? Thank you for tuning in. It's Coach Clee coming at you. It's your motivational speaker, your empowerment coach, your author, and your favorite baker's favorite baker, Coach Clee coming at you. Thank you for tuning in. I got a special guest. I'll introduce her in a minute. Some of you may already know her. Some of you may not, but she is going to enlighten us with a lot of fun and some knowledge also. Her name is Jenn, and I will introduce her momentarily. But first off, I got to set some things straight, okay? Understand that this is an interactive live. Thank you, Shayla, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. This will be interactive. So by the time you post something and the time that we see it, there may be about a 5 to 10 second delay. So we may be on to another topic by the time we see it. But we will try and interact and engage, all right? If I don't see or call your name out, please type your name and where you're from, and I will give you that shout out. But like I said, it's your motivational speaker, your empowerment coach, your author, and your favorite baker's favorite baker. I need to know what the energy levels are. I need to know what the energy levels are like. So if you had a good day today, I need you to put a 1 in the comment section. Put a 1 in the comment section if you had a good day today. 1 in the comment section if you had a good day. 1 single digit. No, And, I don't believe in bad days. You believe that? I believe that a lot of people characterize them as bad days, but I believe they're character building days. Yes. Because we need some days that set us back or to give us growth. Or, like we're a plant and we're being soiled, you need that nurturing. So if you had what we would call a character building day, I need you to put a 2, looks like a peace sign. Put a 2 in the comment section. Put a 2 in the comment section if you had a character building day. Bam. And we're not going to do the money dance just yet. And if you had such an outstanding, wonderful, marvelous day, I need you to put a 0 in the comment section. Bam, looks like a big donut. Put a 0 in the comment section if you had an outstanding day today. It's kind of like this is a bubble. And you're right there in the middle, right there in the center of that bubble, and nothing can penetrate it. It was like, nah, we had a good day today. I'm putting a 0 in the comment section. I see Shayla putting a 0 in the comment section. She had an outstanding day. At the end of this live, Jen, what are you going to put in the comment section?
A 0.
Wonderful, wonderful. She had an outstanding day, too. Please keep the comments coming. Michael Kern had a character building day today. Well, I'm sorry that you didn't have such a great day. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day for you. But thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share it. Coach Clee, please check my website out. It's workwithclee.com. On there, you will see March 4th. This is my baby. This is the motivational empowerment book on helping you find your own breakthrough. This is the book that I wrote by myself. Was going through something, needed to express it. It has toxic people, has courage, has taken care of yourself. A lot of good information in this book. Check it out. It's on the website. And this book right here, No Shade, All Light, written by myself, of course, Jason Brown, Clarence Stokes, and Herb Thompson. We all co-wrote this book. It's 25 of our favorite quotes and what it means to us. So there's over 100 quotes in this book and definitions for them. And the website has a Coach Clee apparel and also your Stark Energy drink. Stark Energy drinks and the Stark Alkaline water. All right, workwithclee.com. Also, YouTube, your Coach Clee, please subscribe. Facebook, Coach Clee, please tag, like, and share. We're also Instagram. We're running hard. We're running strong. Jen.
Yes.
We are here.
We are here.
We're having fun today. Are you still a little nervous?
Still a little nervous.
It's all right, though. The bugs will go away.
Yes.
Bugs will go away. I have Jenn Kern right here. She's a wife. She's a mother. She's very involved with the community, and she is a former or active campaign manager with the United Way. Current campaign manager for the United Way. Please give her some thumbs up. We can't do applause, but give her some thumbs up. Give her some hearts. Wait till you see these hearts come through. They're pretty cute too. I was told I'm not allowed to say they're cute. I think they're pretty cute.
They are adorable.
They are. I like the hearts more. So
yes.
Give her some thumbs up. Give her some hearts when they come through. There they are. Look at that. Look at that. There's a heart. Look at that. You see little hearts? You see them?
I'm loved.
Yeah, you are. You are. Trust, I don't get that many hearts, so you should feel very special right now.
Find that hard to believe.
Well, thank you very much, but it is true. Mm-hmm. It is true. No. Jen, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I grew up in the area.
Okay.
Go LD, Lord Dolphin Falcons.
Whoa, we are.
I got to do a quick shout out. I have more shout outs, don't you worry.
All right. We'll just pretend like we didn't hear that one, but okay.
Went to Penn State.
Okay.
And graduated with a degree in early childhood education.
Wow, okay.
Mm-hmm. Never used that degree in my career, but that's okay.
4 years of work,
yep. Spent all of my college or high school, now I'm a little nervous, career in nonprofits.
Okay.
So I've worked for parent education programs, I've worked for the Boy Scouts, and now I'm with the United Way, and I've been there for 12 years.
12 years? Wow.
Yep.
Good.
And I live in Susquehanna Township. Whoop, whoop.
Now she gives a shout out.
Whoop, whoop.
I didn't see it coming. I'm sorry.
Yes. With my amazing husband and my 2 children, and living the dream every day.
Good.
Sometimes I wonder if it's my own dream or someone else's dream, but I'm living the dream and loving every moment of it.
Good. Thank you. And we'll get to it a little bit later, but real quick, what got you involved into nonprofits?
So growing up, I was pretty poor. We didn't have a lot of money, a lot of resources, and so from a young age, we relied on a lot of nonprofits, food pantries, clothing pantries, and just different organizations to help our family get by.
Gotcha.
And my mom was very involved in the community, very active with many different organizations, so I would usually tag along with her and saw both sides of a charity, the folks that go out and ask for the help, and those that also provide the help. So so it's kind of been ingrained in me. Along the way, I've just had a lot of charities step in and help my family, and a lot of nonprofits. And so when it came time to find a career,
it was real easy.
It was easy, yeah,
Easy
and I
choice, I should
loved every moment of it. The ability to help people, to make a difference in someone's life, and kind of give back. It is kind of what drives me. We're not all fortunate, and we all have our struggles, and knowing that there's someone there to take care of us or to provide that assistance is makes me feel good, and it makes me want to continue what I do.
Gotcha. So it's safe to say that you found your calling.
I think so, yes. Yes, I think so.
And I know that your husband also coaches. He's been coaching for a few years. I believe he coaches, other than football, multiple sports, correct?
Yeah, so he coaches rugby.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah, rugby, football. I've coached soccer. So yes, we are a very active family.
And your kids are involved in community events and athletics.
Yes, so every night we have an event, an activity.
Yes.
And so we spend a lot of our time kind of
coming
out.
Going.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I know
Not always together.
Yeah. They got to make the moments count when they can.
Yes, indeed.
Jen, I'm going to ask you a question. And I took a sip, and I think it's delicious. Can you take a sip of that delicious Stark water and tell me your true opinion? Thank you, Stacy, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. Jamon's on. Please tag, like, and share. Thank you for tuning in. What do you think?
It's very refreshing. Very refreshing. I love the taste of water. Not many people do, but I do. And it tastes good. Yeah. Very good.
It tastes like a fresher version of water.
Yeah.
Like I keep saying, it's alkaline water, reduces the acid in your body. I think there's multiple other products Stark has, but this is my absolute favorite. I mean, we all have to drink water or some form of water. I think it's delicious. It's the best tasting water I ever had.
It's very good. Highly recommend it.
Thank you.
Of course.
So, as we get back to talking about having your platform back, can you tell us about any events or accomplishments that took place, whether in the past or anything you have coming up?
Accomplishments. I think one that I've been working on for 16 years and will continue to work on for a very long time is as a parent.
I like that.
I was very fortunate and smart to find someone who is a good husband.
There we go.
And a good father. And so... Coach Mike, yes, hi. So we have 2 young children, I should say. Alexis is 16 and Jarrett is 11. And
AKA Zach Morris.
Zach Morris, yes, indeed. But I really think that we've done a good job so far in raising them. We are around a lot of kids all the time, and we see, parental interaction and how kids act. And I think so far we've done a really good job of keeping, their heads on straight, keeping them kind of grounded. A lot of work to go. They're still young.
They're very respectful. Every time I talk to them, they're very easy to talk to. They're very easy to hold a conversation with, and respectful.
Yeah. No, I
that speaks volumes.
I've try to teach them values and politeness and integrity and all that stuff. So I think that is one of my greatest accomplishments so far.
Stacy said you guys have done an amazing job.
Thank you, Stacy.
I read that from here.
I think yes, good job. So that's I think was one of our greatest accomplishments is kind of how our children turn out, and I think that shows a lot about our parenting, our community, because as you know, as active as we are, we have to rely on a lot of coaches and a lot of friends to help guide them and teach them. And so we're very fortunate to be surrounded by exceptional coaches and other parents that
a lot of positive influences.
Help guide us, because we couldn't do it by ourselves, that's for sure. And we lean on a lot of other friends to help us. We always tell our kids, someone's always watching.
Yes.
Someone is always watching, no matter what you do. Someone's gonna see it and they're gonna report to us. So be careful.
The word will get back.
Yes.
Coach Steve just logged on. Thank you, Steve, early for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. He said, "What's up, Jen?"
Hey.
And here comes the trouble. I guarantee it. Watch. You just wait. Just wait a few moments. Some questions may get skipped. I just want to let you know right now.
Okay.
And as we were talking, also, Jen, what gives you inspiration? I know you kind of touched on it a little bit in your intro.
I think the work I do, my family, my kids, knowing that life is short.
I agree.
Live life the way you want to. It's not always easy, but I learned at a very early age that your plan in life can change dramatically.
Yes, it can.
And
unexpectedly.
Yeah,
too.
and lead you in a different direction, and you can either sulk in it, and wallow in it, which is okay, for a certain time period, but. In the end,
to grieve, yes.
I believe things happen for a reason, and we may not know it, we may not understand it, but happen for a reason. And so we've got to live life to the fullest and enjoy every moment that we can.
Exactly. And in that moment of grief, while you're sulking, you do have that moment to sulk, but you do have to find a way to march forth and get past it and move on with your life.
It's okay. It's okay because some things that happen are devastating, and and life. Learning, and so it's okay, but in the end it all works out, and that's what you've got to believe.
Yes, it's all character building. I do believe that. And Coach Steve, no, she did not have to park down the street in bad weather. It's actually not bad weather here. I think it may have been drizzling a little bit, and it cleared up, and she's parked directly in a decent spot at this location. Thank you very much for asking.
Bad weather? Was there bad weather today?
Yeah, I didn't see it. Maybe Coach Steve saw it, but I didn't see it.
I don't know anything.
Got swept away to Oz or
Yeah,
something.
maybe, yeah.
So, and as we continue talking, Steve is the only one that. Oh, okay. See, I get the comments. They distract me, but it's okay. Did you have any goals that you in life that you already accomplished, and are you working toward any goals right now that you're looking to accomplish?
Goals. Well, I know I say that I love what I do, and I do, but I often wonder if it's kind of my dream job. I say it 40-ish. I'm still wondering.
Still striving.
Yeah, I'm still wondering if I'm on the right direction. I love when people know at an early age what they want to do with their life and their careers, and sometimes I wonder. So are there goals? I think just to be the best of me. The best of me. I
like that.
Which is not always easy. But I think a goal is to be true to myself. And who I am and what I believe in, and to stay that way.
The best version of yourself.
Yeah, the best version of myself. Yes. Not always happens. That's my kids and my husband, but I try.
But you strive, and you continue to move forward to being a best role model and the best version of yourself, so others can see you and they strive to do the same thing also.
Correct.
If someone was to meet you right now and wanted to do And I know this question, I didn't ask it before. Thank you, Jen, for tuning in. Thank you, Asia, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. But if somebody was watching right now and they wanted to get involved in nonprofits and they had no experience or anything at all, what would be some advice that you would give them?
I think the first thing is to get a better understanding of what you want to do with your nonprofit work. Is it with animals? Is it with children? Is it with basic needs, which is the food, the shelter, clothing? Is it with the church? Is find out where your passion is, because if you just kind of select something that looks good, you're not really that committed to it.
Yeah.
And when it comes time to actually, doing that volunteer work, you might be a little reluctant to do it. But so find what your passion is. It can be a lot of different organizations and a lot of different work. A lot of nonprofits need people just to answer the phone and sort the mail. They don't have the resources to necessarily pay that. Others would like to, get their hands dirty. Packing food or reading to kids. There's a whole bunch of different expertise and interests out there for anybody that's looking to do volunteer work. And then pick up the phone and call, a nonprofit that kind of meets the areas that you're looking for. A lot of nonprofits need help. We want a nonprofit to be efficient, do good work, but do it, on a low budget. And so they rely on volunteers to help that work get done. So look at that. I also, if you're definitely interested in doing volunteer work and, want some ideas, the United Way of the Capital Region, we have a volunteer center. Okay. It's an in-house volunteer center that people can call and connect with the director and have a conversation about where their interests are, and then we can provide some suggestions on the nonprofits in our community that need their help.
So that would help them with placement.
Yeah. You can visit our website at www.uwcr.org and check out our volunteer center. We also post volunteer opportunities in the community. Okay. From churches to nonprofits, just anybody, in the area that's needing some help. You can go on there and kind of check it out. But
gotcha.
It's very rewarding to give back to the community.
It is. I do agree with that.
You don't know how lucky you have it, even when you're struggling, when you see someone out there that's less fortunate than you are. And through my life, I've been through a lot of different issues and had some adversity, but I always knew that there was someone worse off than me, and so that kind of what kept me going.
Motivation.
And so, there's people out there that, are struggling to find a place to live, to, finding food for themselves and their children.
Keep their families together.
Yeah, and so... being able to give back and help someone, it's very rewarding, and in return help someone can impact someone's life. So I highly, highly, highly recommend that you look at volunteer work. It's a great opportunity to give back to our community.
Gotcha. Thank you, Lauren, for tuning in. Thank you, Derek, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. And Steve is saying it is definitely support the nonprofits when the economy is bad too. Good suggestion. Absolutely. And giving back to the community, or just giving back, period. It is a fulfilling role. I know it feels like it's like a self-accomplishment. It's worth its weight in gold, even if it is free. I can't explain it. Volunteering, I have more fun volunteering than doing actual paid work at times.
Yeah, and it can be overwhelming. When you think about volunteering, it runs the whole gamut from PTO president to, collecting food for the food pantry. And so it can be very overwhelming, and especially when our schools and our sporting groups or associations are looking for volunteers. It's hard to commit. I serve on a bunch of different boards,
Mm-hmm.
and we're always looking for volunteers. And what we want to convey to them is that even the littlest task,
Mm-hmm.
we need help with. If you're interested in volunteering, it's not necessarily to lead an effort. We do look for people that, can give us one evening,
Mm-hmm.
to help with a book fair or a certain project or the concession stand.
Mm-hmm.
But we desperately need volunteers in our community and many others just to provide great programs for our kids. And that's, I think, what it's all about. And if we can share our kids how important it is, then hopefully they'll pick up on it and will continue
Gotcha.
to do their part.
T Burger, thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. And this next question is it's kind of off topic, but I'm kind of interested. What is your favorite book that you ever read and why?
My favorite book is To Kill a Mockingbird.
Okay, why is that?
I remember reading it in middle school.
Okay.
And it just touched me.
Mm-hmm.
I liked I fell in love with the characters, Scout, mostly.
I haven't read that one, so I'm sorry.
I know, but highly recommend it
Yeah.
if you have a moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's an easy read,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks at race relations in I think the 60s, but it talks a lot about humanity and compassion
Okay.
and being true to yourself. So it's one of my favorite books. I try to read it every few years.
Wow.
To remind me, of how good it is.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's being taught in many of the school districts, and it's a great read. It's a great
Gotcha.
read for everyone.
And Jamon says that was a really good book. I had to read it in school as well. Jen Stretch says it was a really good book. Jalan's tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Steve had a question. Please tag, like, and share. Debo, who performed wonderfully over the weekend. Steve's question: do you believe that being a member of the United Way is a stamp of legitimacy for nonprofits? Did I say that right? Yes, I did. All right. I saw that one.
Wow,
2020.
Steve, put me on the spot. I'm not exactly sure what you're asking. If the United Way is maybe the stamp of approval for nonprofits, no, but I think it helps. The United Way has a positive relationship with the community. We are held to very, very high standards, and we ensure that the nonprofits that we support are also held to those standards, financially, with their programs, just making sure that when people are, giving to a nonprofit, the money is making a difference.
Right.
One of the great examples that I like to share is with the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay.
So the Boys and Girls Club, they have this after school program in some of the high poverty level communities, and they run great programs. And it's great that they are providing an after school program for kids. Keeping them off the streets, keeping them out of danger, getting them, the education and making sure they're doing their homework and things like that. But what if we took it a step further? The Boys and Girls Club, they also ensure that, all of their kids in the program graduate or...
so there's accountability.
Right,
also.
there's accountability. So it's great to say that these organizations, are providing a safe place for these kids. But, what's the education like within, the organization? Are they providing meaningful educations to help the kids? Are they teaching them, life lessons to say, no to drugs or alcohol, and it's more than that. It's more than just giving them a safe place. It's providing a positive environment for them. And that's why I love the Boys and Girls Club, because they do that. And that's what we ask of all of our nonprofits that we partner with is it's not just simply, providing these programs. It's what kind of impact is it having on someone's life. And so...
Wonderful. He's giving you a bunch of thumbs up right now.
Yes. So that's why it's important, to have in our community.
Thank you. And Shayla segued that the United Way offers awesome programs too. So there
Yes.
you go.
Yes.
Thank you, Blake, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. And so, Jen, I know we talked about a lot of things, and we had a lot of fun. Is there anything that I may have missed that you want to discuss with everyone? Or anyone watching? Getting a lot. Look at all those cute hearts coming in. I told you they look cute, even though I get made fun of for saying they're cute.
You know what? I'm truly honored to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing man.
Thank you.
Love, the opportunity to, share some insight and be around you and also learn some things from you.
Likewise, honestly, likewise. Thank you for coming.
My pleasure.
Yes. Thank you, Jason, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. And so, guess what, Jen?
What?
I put on. I do this, for anyone who has a business or anyone who has a product or a message that they would like to use a platform to get their message, product, or business put out there. So I ask if there's anyone out there that has a business, product, or message that you want to get on, please inbox me, shoot me a text, or get in contact with me. I'm doing my July schedule right now as we speak. Let me know. I will give you a time slot. We will get you in on the show. We can have a wonderful time like we're having right now, Jen. I think I see a couple questions because Jamon says, oh, wait, I'm missing something. Jamon says, amazing. It looks like Steve said, can you talk about the United Way Day of Caring?
Oh, of course. So every United Way has called a Day of Caring, where we have volunteers that go out into the community and do work at local nonprofits.
Okay.
The United Way of the Capital Region, ours is held the first Friday after Labor Day. And we have about 1,400 volunteers in 3-county radius of Cumberland, Dauphin, and Perry County.
Okay.
So 1,400 folks. It's a Friday. They've all been given permission from their companies to take the day off and go out into the community and do good work. So it's a great opportunity to go out and spend the day giving back, what it's all about. We've got all kinds of projects from painting to stuffing envelopes to cleaning out brush to we've got people cleaning out cemeteries and all kinds of events. Yeah, you don't think about some of those nonprofits or associations that still need help, but those cemeteries they need caretakers, so we have groups that go out and help that, and it's amazing to see so many folks come out on one day, and the companies that allow their employees to get a paid day to come out and help the community and give back. And so it's something that we're very excited about and we're very proud of.
Gotcha.
We also do a Youth Day of Caring, where we do it with high school juniors and seniors. So local school districts, including Susquehanna Township, they come out to City Island. Okay. And we spend a day at City Island getting it ready for the summer. So before the baseball season starts, we have 250 students come out, and they do all kinds of work from painting to cleaning up trash. If you're on City Island and you see those metal trash cans that are all painted up, those are by the students from the Youth Day of Caring. Okay. So it gives them an opportunity to give back and to kind of start that reminder of the importance.
Volunteering.
Yep. So it's great opportunity. Go to our website.
And I will make sure it gets posted.
Yeah. It's mainly for companies and their employees because it's team building. It's great for morale.
Yes.
Volunteerism is shown to be one of the biggest morale boosters within a company.
I believe that too. I believe that 100%.
Yeah. When you're given the opportunity to give back, do something for others, you appreciate it.
We're called to give back too, honestly, but I won't get into that right now. Steve asked, well, can you talk about the benefits of the Boy Scouts and our children?
Steve, I'm so glad you're joining us today. Are you throwing me these challenging questions? No, the Boy Scouts. Love the Boy Scouts. Shout out to my Eagle Scout husband.
Oh, look at him. Okay.
And my son is involved with Boy Scouts. Great program. It starts, I believe, in kindergarten or first grade.
I started in first grade up until about fifth, but I gave it up in fifth.
Great. Not just activities, but life lessons. You learn, things about camping and, the community and, how to kind of sharpen a knife and make a fire.
Yeah.
Great character building for our kids.
I believe that 100%.
I think you develop some really great friendships, great opportunities. My son just went to West Point for a weekend.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, with his Boy Scout troop,
Uh-huh.
and got to see kind of the workings at West Point. It's something he wouldn't be able to experience if it not for the Boy Scouts. So great program. It's needed in our community. Need to support those programs so that we can continue to teach characters to our children.
For future generations.
Yes.
I know I missed. Thank you, Arlene, for tuning in. Thank you, Obi, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. Thank you, Michael Lawrence, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. T. Berger asked the question, what are the age groups targeted in this live for, I'm assuming, for volunteering? What age groups would...
For volunteerism in general, you can do any age. A lot of, churches and some nonprofits accept, kids of any age. I think when you look at the food bank, I think they might have a age restriction. But a lot of nonprofits, they'll find work for kids.
Yeah, I believe so. That's pretty easy.
Yeah, we have a lot of organizations that, work in soup kitchens or, distribute hats and gloves to the homeless. So there's all kinds of opportunities for children and adults.
And like you said, either call the number that you provided earlier, and I'll make sure it's posted, or the website, and they can assist with placement.
Yeah.
As far as no matter what age or whatever your likes are, whether it's something, if you can only give an hour a month to maybe sort through mail, or if you can give a week out of your month because you're retired, or whatever the issue is, I'm pretty sure they can place you in the right environment of something that you want to do. Because there's nothing worse than volunteering your time and doing something that you absolutely do not want to do. That's worse than going to work.
Yeah. Check out the Humane Society too. I'm sure they're always looking for volunteers to come and either walk the dogs or pet the cats or do all that kind of stuff. And I'm sure kids can help with that. So check out those organizations. There's a lot of nonprofits in our community that need our help, and we're here to serve.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And so I'm having a special guest next week.
Who's your special guest?
You have to tune in and see. I'm glad you asked. I am so glad you asked. You have to tune in and see. We're going to have a lot of fun, just like we're having a lot of fun right now.
Just as special as me?
It's two different. I mean, it may be the same level, but two different pillars.
All right.
You like that?
Love it.
Yeah,
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
Absolutely. So, like I said, I put on. Please inbox me, send me a message. We'll get you put on the show. Jen, thank you for tuning in or coming to the show. I have some gifts for you.
Oh my goodness!
Card magnet for you. That's a prize for coming on the show.
Love it. Look at this. Cool. Very neat.
T-shirt.
My new favorite T-shirt and my favorite color.
Oh, perfect. I didn't know that. It's my favorite color too.
That.
So it matches. Well, it doesn't match the wall, but I mean, it's your favorite color.
It's my favorite color. Yeah.
You ball so hard with that.
Wonderful.
Ball so hard.
Thank you.
So make sure you tag, like, and share. You're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Anything else I may have missed? I know we got a couple questions as I was wrapping up before. I don't see any questions coming in now. I think we're good.
Yeah.
I think we're good. All right. Well, like I said, it's your motivational speaker, your empowerment coach, your author, and your favorite baker's favorite baker. Thank you for tuning in. We had a lot of fun, but we can't leave without doing one more thing. You remember what the last thing we had to do? It's a requirement. Coach Nate tried to get away without doing it neither. He looked real corny doing it too.
The money
the
thing.
Money dance.
How do we do it?
You show me where you're close. You're close. You're close. She's doing it better than you too, Coach Nate. Good job. We had a lot of fun. Thank you, Jen, for tuning in. Thank you for coming. Have a safe night. Have a wonderful night. The money dance was on point. We all love you. Peace.